Now, here's the point. At some point, I think it's fair to say, one of you was asked to move that car, and all you had to do, although you shouldn't have, I don't necessarily think it's your fault, but you were both adults, correct?
Yes, sir.
And both aware you didn't have a licence,
Yes,
and
sir.
therefore probably were not insured.
Yes, sir.
So you probably shouldn't have got into that car, correct?
Yes, sir.
But he was only asking you to do something small, so you thought perhaps, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Perhaps you might just do it. Only, I'm being fair to Calvin now. That's not what you did, is it?
No.
No, it's not.
What happened, Nekwan? You could tell me.
Well, basically...
Basically?
Reese got told to move the car.
Yes.
Reese gave me the key.
Yes.
I reversed out of the alleyway, as you can see, onto the main road.
Yeah.
The main road was packed. I had to then spin the car, but in order to spin the car, you've got to drive ahead. Anyway, I'm moving forward, as normal. I went to pick up a friend.
Just, no, hang on a minute.
OK. Slow it down.
You've been asked to move a car.
Yes, sir.
That takes the better part of 3 or 4 minutes.
Yes, sir.
You carefully reverse the car out.
Yes, sir.
You allow the other vehicle in.
Yes, sir.
And you then replace the car back in the alley where it was. Why are you going to collect a friend?
Because at the time, how the traffic was situated, I had to move forward. So when I'm moving forward, the friend is there, like, literally down the road. So I'm thinking, on the way there, let me just pick up, come back, park the car.
Well, what was wrong with your friend? Was he or she not able to walk?
Not exactly. They was walking, which is why I wanted to pick them up.
Where were they going?
I don't even know where they was going. I think it was going Croydon. Yeah, Croydon.
The line judge.
Going Croydon.
Be quiet. They were going where?
Croydon, sir.
Well, why are you putting him in their car? What's wrong with the train?
I don't know. I thought I wanted to give a friend a lift, so I did it.
So instead of reversing the car out of the alleyway, you went to Croydon?
No, I didn't go to Croydon.
Did you drive the car somewhere else?
No.
Yes.
On the same road.
Be quiet.
Yeah.
You said no. What happened next to you was that Reese shook his head and said yes.
Nah.
Be quiet,
Go on.
Reese.
Yeah, we didn't make it to Croydon.
Precisely.
As this all arose.
In other words, the intention was to drive to Croydon instead of simply putting the vehicle back on the drive.
Yes, sir.
Reese,
Yes.
you were told to drive the vehicle. Instead, Nekwan is sitting in the driving seat. You're going to Croydon with this other friend, who you pick up, yes?
Yeah.
Who just happened to be on the corner.
Yeah.
At some point, something happened. Tell me what happened.
We're driving on it's a side road. We're about to get onto the main road.
Yes.
There's a driver in front of us moving uncontrollably wild.
What do you mean uncontrollably wild? Now, I
She's
understand,
all over the place.
bearing in mind this is a road,
Yes, sir.
and at the end of the journey, everybody is likely to end up in Croydon. Therefore, I can see why, in a vehicle, people might be uncontrollably wild.
Not in our vehicles, the driver ahead of us that
Yes.
was not driving on the road.
Then what happened?
Then, as we've reached the end of the road to come onto the main road,
Yes?
she's exited the road and done a U-turn and come back on the road without turning left or right.
Goodness me, this is less Croydon, more Starsky and Hutch. Then what happened?
As she's doing the U-turn,
Yes.
she's exited the road, so I'm pulling up now, ready to turn right.
Ready to turn right.
She's stopped in the middle of the road for some weird reason. And as I'm pulling out, boom, the 2 cars is hit.
You went into the side of her.
Yeah.
And when she got out of the vehicle, what did she say? Did she seem drunk to you?
She was all over the place.
What do you mean all over the place?
She came out the car, she staggered, stood up, scratched her head a bit. Then we're looking at her thinking, what was that about? She's just laughed and just jumped in and cut out.
For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.